Alright, hey you guys, it's mzosofabolousTV and I'm here today to do a quick swatch and first impressions video on the Makeup Revolution. So the Makeup Revolution is a new cosmetic brand that is new to Ulta. It is a UK brand out in London. I've seen a couple videos on YouTube about people talking about this brand, so I decided yesterday to run to my local Ulta and see what I can pick up. They are more of an affordable brand similar to ColourPop. So I wanted to go mainly because I heard of this is called the Salvation Intense Lacquer, and I purchased 5 of them, as you guys can see right here. I purchased 5 of them. I was super excited to go and grab my hands on them, but I am a little disappointed, and let me tell you why I'm disappointed. When I heard so many people talk about it, I heard Makeup Geek talk about it, and this other girl named Diana that I watch, they said that these liquid lipsticks were like the regular, like everybody else's, the matte ones. So I picked all 5 of these up thinking that these were all matte, but they're not. Only the purple one, or this kind of berry tone one that I'm wearing on my lips, is an actual matte. And this shade is called Rebel right here. This was the only one that was matte. I'm pretty sure the red to darker tones were all matte, but I didn't pick up a red because I already had enough matte red lipsticks. And it was my fault. I didn't check the packaging. I just went off of what I seen in videos, people saying that they were matte. Like I said, I should have read the packaging because it did say Intense High Shine Lip Lacquer. So this was the only one that I picked up that is matte. The rest of them are pigmented, just high sheen lip glosses. So this one right here is a nude. This one is called Nothing Like Anything, which is a really pretty opaque gloss, but it translates more orange, and you will see that in the clip. This one right here, which is called No Ordinary Love, which is kind of like a pinky peach color. This one was the sheerest out of all of them. Then I got this one, which is a mid-tone pink, and this one is called Didn't I Tell You. This one was a really nice opaque gloss. And then this one, which I was really excited about but bummed about at the same time because I thought this was a matte lipstick, but it's a high shine gloss, and this one is called Give You All of My Love. So I have a swatch towards the end of the video to show you guys what all of these are looking like, but to give my review on them, great price point. They retail for $5 a piece, so that's really great, especially if you are a bargain shopper and you're trying, or you're a makeup enthusiast or trying to become a makeup artist and you're building your kit. These are really great to have because since they're only $5, it's okay that they run out because you can just keep picking them up and restocking, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. The glosses are not sticky at all. They are absolutely phenomenal shades. They go on super shiny, super intense color. I've had other glosses that are more intense than that. Like I feel like the Milani liquid lipsticks are much more pigmented than these ones are, but they're not sticky at all, and that's what I really like, because I really don't like wearing glosses on my lips because of the sticky factor, and these just have a really nice slick and they're very comfortable. Now, as you guys can see on my face, my makeup today, I actually went and picked up 2 of the Makeup Revolution, and these are the Makeup Revolution Cover and Conceal palette. So I picked up 2 of these. I picked up one in light medium, and I picked up one in medium dark. So I used the medium dark one today to highlight and contour my face. Now, to give my opinion, now when I first picked up this product, I was on the phone with my best friend, and I was debating whether or not I should just do the highlight and contour without my foundation, and like, you know how like for professional photo shoots they'll just do the highlight and contour and blend it out, and it will give them their like really nice sculpted face. I did that, but this is a very sheer concealer. I will say that they are very creamy. I actually used this shade for my highlight right here and this one for my contour. Now, even though this one, the medium to dark shades, are more yellow and warmer in the palette, when it translates onto the skin, it's not as warm as it looks in the palette. This was actually fairly lighter than I anticipated the color to actually be, but they're more light to medium coverage. You definitely had to build the coverage, so I don't think this is one of those products where you can do like the highlight and contour without the foundation. This will still work really well if you actually put your foundation on first, do your highlight, and then the contour. Now normally when I highlight and contour, I only set my highlight. I don't actually have to set the contour, but I actually had to go in and set the contour just to bring the color intensity back into my skin, because it definitely sheared out once blended. So once again, I'm going to show you this is the medium dark palette right here, and I also pick up the light to medium palette, which is this one, and I'm going to show you them side by side so you can see. Now for beginners, people that are makeup enthusiasts, you are trying to build your kit, this is a phenomenal palette, just because it only retails for $10. So definitely if you are on a budget and you're trying to build your kit, $10, you cannot beat that. You cannot complain about having such an array of colors that this offers you. But once again, it is a like light to medium coverage. It's not going to give you that full intense coverage that you need. So you are going to need to layer this with a powder to get that intensity that you need if you're looking for a more full coverage concealer. But nevertheless, for $10, you know, you get what you pay for. But once again, like I said, if you're a professional makeup artist, this might not work as well in your kit. But if you are one of those people that work on tons of people, high volume people at a time, like fashion shows and stuff like that, this is a great palette. I think I might just prefer to use this more for brow sculpting and touching up spots on the face rather than using this to highlight and contour. I will use the darker shades to contour and bronze the skin to warm it up, but I will have to set it with the powder. So that's the only bummer about that. And you will see my demo of how I use this on my face today. I actually had to go back in and use my Sephora concealer underneath my eyes, because you will see in the video when I set it with the powder, the concealer underneath my eyes, it actually separated and moved, and it just looked very splotchy. But the contour stayed fabulous. I actually set the contour with one of my City Color bronzers. So overall, I think it's a great brand for people starting out, very low price point. So I think that's really nice for, you know, some of our younger audience that is watching. Also, if you're trying to build your kit and you're first starting off with highlight and contour, I think this is a great brand to actually start off by using, because you can practice doing your highlight and contour without, you know, breaking the bank. Like I said, each palette was only $10, and as far as the liquid lipsticks, they were only $5 a piece. So you really can't complain with that. I am going to put these in my kit. I did grab these to keep for my personal sake, but because I don't like wearing glosses at all, these will work much better in my kit to top on top of a actual lipstick. So yeah, you guys, that was my quick little review for the Makeup Revolution brand. If you guys are interested in seeing the lip swatches and the demo of how I did my highlight and contour, please stay tuned. But as always, you guys, I hope you guys have a nice and wonderful day. Alright, you guys, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go into the Makeup Revolution palette, and this is the Ultra Cover Concealer palette in medium dark. And this is what the colors look like right here. I'm going to go in and take this shade right here. I might mix this and this one if this one's not as bright as I want it to be. And I'm going to use these two as a highlight for my face. Now that that's done, and I only ended up using this shade right here because it was bright enough, I'm actually going to go into this shade right here for my contour. Now that that is done, I'm going to go into my Beauty Blender sponge. I'm going to take the tip of it and I'm going to blend the whole thing out. I like to start with the highlighted areas first before I actually go in and blend out the contour. Alright you guys, there you have it. So it's all blended out, but as you guys can see, it is more of a I'm gonna say sheer to medium coverage. It's not really as full coverage as I would like it, so I'm actually gonna go back in with the concealer and apply a little bit more to layer underneath my eyes because I do like a more fuller coverage in my under eye area. So I'm just gonna apply some more. And blend that out with my Beauty Blender sponge. And then also go back in a little bit on the sides and just darken up my nose contour. And once that's done, I'm going to go in with my Airspun and I'm going to set my highlighted areas. Like so. And then what I'm going to do after I have set the powder down as that's baking, I'm going to go in and take my City Colors Sun-Kissed Trio. I'm going to take the bronzer in this palette and just go over and set the contoured areas. And I'm just going to use this on a pointed dome brush, very lightly. Because those areas this concealer seems to be pretty sheer, I like a very strong contour. Usually I don't set my contour, my cream contour, when I'm using the black opal. But for this, because I want to achieve a desired look, I'm just going to go in and set it. I normally only set the highlighted areas on my face. And you guys can start to see by me setting the contour, it is giving a lot more shape and dimension to my face. Then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush like this one and dust off the rest of the Airspun setting powder. I just want you guys to see, because this, the contour is fine. I don't like it as a highlight because, as you can see, after I put the Airspun on, it kind of moved and kind of separated underneath the eyes. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So,